guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster Coaching Cosplay, and tonight we are back again with you guys for The Leftovers, episode 2 of season 3.
Yes, last episode we started this season. Kevin is not as okay as I thought he would be. He's trying to live these near-death experiences. He doesn't really care about his life. And poor guy can't be okay. Like, he's asphyxiating himself. He's going into lakes that people have pretended are toxic, and he just jumps in him. And he's like, I knew I'd be okay and stuff, but I feel like his trips to the hotel messed him up. Something happened to Lily. We don't know what. She's not there.
Erica's not there. Lily's not there anymore. People are still getting a mask on because they're still pretending to be okay.
I wouldn't say
a few of them.
I wouldn't say, yeah, some of them, but I'd say that others are just delusional when it comes to what's happening. Matt is doing way too much with this whole faith thing. Like, he's seeing Kevin as some sort of messiah, which, I mean, to be fair, he did come back to life twice, so there's that. And his wife is leaving. She's tired of this shit. John is a completely different person. He married Lori. And now together they are doing this scam where they pretend that he's just like Isaac. He can read palm prints and he can talk to the dead and stuff. As she's basically doing her job as a psychiatrist. So they're helping people out by playing on this faith thing. Tommy is a cop now. He's working with his dad.
Yeah, he's a cop.
Yeah, Jill is at college. Oh, and Nora, like, we saw her in the end. She was old and she didn't mention Kevin. When someone mentioned Kevin to her, she was like, don't know of him. But she's old and she's like taking birds and stuff, and I don't know what's going on. But this season started really strong. There's so many questions that we have. So let's jump in episode 2 right now.
True.
See what happens. Let's go.
Fudge. What?
Did he drop dead?
Did the missing person use an aluminum-based deodorant?
The man didn't shower for 5 years.
Could you please describe your relationship to the missing person?
He was my husband.
Oh. They have to do this even though they know he just died?
Doing up there on that pillar?
He wanted to suffer. He settled for the pillar only after we got arrested trying to crucify him. That man never wavered. He proved himself to God. And last night he got his reward. All of a sudden he just kind of faded out like he was on a dimmer.
No, he died.
And he was gone.
I was wondering why she was asking the questions for the departed.
Me too.
They're covering it up. Dude, stop biting your tail!
So, you want to tell me where the man on the pillar is?
It's my understanding he departed. I didn't witness it myself, but that's what people saw.
People also saw you with his wife.
You know, that poor woman lived across the bridge in that horrible encampment for 3 years just to be close to her husband. And when they finally allowed her back in, she pitched her tent right at the base of that pillar and took care of him every single day. Even though he never acknowledged her, never gave a word of thanks.
My heart breaks for both of you, but you making up this bullshit story about some nutjob departing...
He had a heart attack. He fell and he died. And his wife brought him to the church and asked me to give him a Christian burial. And she asked me to promise not to say anything, but I didn't lie, Nora. I did not lie.
He did depart, just not in the way they think.
He deserves a legacy.
Mm.
Can't you give a man a little grace?
So are you going to dig him up, or should I?
She's right, though. You can't really lie about this.
People's lives have been messed up since 7 years ago. Everything happened.
I mean, I understand why they want everyone to think he departed. It's because he stood there expecting something, and then suddenly his reward was a heart attack. So
sorry for your loss.
Me too. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, I appreciate that very much, sweetheart.
She's the same woman who was who asked Matt to slap the other guy on the back and said, Brian!
Oh, it's true! Oh my god, it's true! Good memory. I didn't recognize her at all.
I just did, that's why.
Excuse me. Hello. Hi. You know what happened to him? What really happened?
Holy shit, she's so cynical.
God bless.
God bless.
She's like, no bullshit anymore. It's almost like she refuses for anyone to have fake faith.
Maybe something
Crack this open, okay?
involving Lily?
And you are free. Congratulations. How's it feeling?
Was that tattoo there before?
I don't think so, no.
Sorry if this seems inappropriate. When you came in last month to get the cast, one of the orderlies, he said he saw you in the parking lot before you came in. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding, but he said that he saw you slam your car door on your arm on purpose.
Why?
Now, why in God's name would I do that?
You tell us? She gets worse every season, I swear. Not worse as in I hate her, but worse as in she has problems.
Yes? Who's this?
I'm calling on behalf of a third party, and they've asked me to ask you, would you like to see your children again?
What?
What?
I'd like to believe it. Especially since, I mean, she's clearly never healed from this.
Well, I mean...
Like, she found that Lily was... Some people were saying Lily was the bridge between her and Kevin. You know, that mended the relationship between the two and gave her hope. But now she lost Lily. She doesn't have Lily, so she's losing it again.
There are a couple types of radiation. Non-ionizing and ionizing. Now, there are a couple types of that. There's alpha, beta, gamma, and neutron. Neutron is rare. You only find it near particle accelerators or reactors. And yet, trace amounts were cataloged within the first 48 hours following October 14th at sites where departures occurred. The best physicists in the world, they confirm those findings. And they name it LADR. They found LADR at departure sites, but it's a footprint, a shadow. You can't do anything with it because it dissipated. It's gone. Well, what if they could make more? They could build a device, and whatever they put inside that device, they could blast it with that radiation, and it would go.
Go?
Where the others went.
Wherever they went.
So they built it, this device.
Yes, ma'am.
Then why haven't I heard of it?
No one would let them conduct beta testing on live subjects. I know what you're thinking.
Okay, no.
I felt the same way you do right now when I heard it the first time. Her name was Lauren.
Uh-huh. Where's Lauren now?
She went through.
How did they know it works? Did she come back?
They will call you on this with a formal invitation and instructions. All you have to do is answer it. This is a digital record of the people who have gone through 119 testimonials.
You think she's gonna try it? Maybe she should send Kevin. He can come back. And he sure as hell is enjoying this. This pretending to be dead thing. But I mean, if they never come back, like, how can they know that they're being sent exactly where?
My name is Maria Carmen.
If there's only a small chance
That's the thing.
for them to send everyone to the same place.
That's the thing. And she's already part of that statistic because she's the only one in her family who didn't go missing, who didn't depart. So she's beaten the odds before. So it must be really hard for her not to decide to do this. Ah, kids. Oh, do you think the mother came back for the baby? Is that her? That's her? That's Lily!
You think?
Yeah, why would she be looking at her and laugh and cry at the same time? So they know where she is, and she got taken away.
Hi.
Who are you?
Oh. At least she's not dead. Thank God. Thank you.
Nora?
Yeah, she came back for her.
Christine, hi.
She had a change of heart.
What are you?
And she got another baby.
It's crazy though. She legally adopted the baby, and the real mom just shows up, and it's okay for her to take the baby back. If it truly works like this, it's crazy.
Usually it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Usually it doesn't. If they legally adopted the baby, it's supposed to be theirs. At least I think that's how it works here.
Okay, so now we know what happened. Oh.
It's almost worse because there is no way for her to grieve over the loss of Lily, because she knows she's somewhere living her life, and now she knows she doesn't even remember her.
Hi.
I'm happy to see her too. So now we get the answer to our question last episode. Where were Lily and Erica?
Yeah.
So you got your cast off?
Yeah, day before yesterday.
How'd you break it?
I broke it to cover something up. It's the logo for the Wu-Tang band.
What were you covering up?
My kids' names. How are you not going crazy after Evie?
Evie died. And I got the barrier.
How big can I make it?
I don't know what photo she's trying to...
I don't know.
Oh, the photo of the corpse. She wants everyone to know that he didn't depart.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god. You know what? She reminds me of Megan. What we were saying about Megan last season.
Yeah, Meg is gone, so she's taking her place.
I mean, it's like she's living in misery right now. She tried to do the right thing, and now she has to live with the consequences, and it's miserable. And she hates that everyone can just be happy with their faith and their beliefs, so she's just taking away that faith and that belief. Fight for your happiness, but
Well,
don't base it on fakeness.
To be
Right.
fair though, I think that, yeah, it sucked the way that she did it, but she was kind of right to do it because, like Erika said, she got the chance to bury her daughter and move on because she know that she... Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
How do you explain that?
I get kinky.
I tear it off every time.
Every time. So I did it before.
What were we?
I just do it to feel.
She knows how you feel.
Die.
I mean, she's been through this. She has people to shoot.
I want to have a baby
Oh.
with you.
Oh no, he's serious.
Why are you laughing? Nora, that's just serious.
Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm happy too. Let's not fuck that up, okay?
With a baby? That's the phone.
Yes?
Hello, Miss Durst.
Yes.
People who are
I
happy.
need to go to Australia.
Finally, I gotta know what's happening with Australia.
Yeah, last time you heard that, his dad left.
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
Kangaroos! I wonder if we'll get to see the dad again.
Ouch.
Kangaroo! It's Australia's version of the deer. And he's a cop too.
Good evening.
G'day, sweetheart. May I ask why you're blocking my driveway?
The Australian version of the GR.
Your chief, please.
Indeed I am.
Is your name Kevin?
Indeed it is.
The Australian Kevin!
My name is Grace Playford, and I need your help.
Yeah, no, wrong Kevin.
Well, Grace, I want you to get the fuck off my property. What the...
Jesus, Florence!
But he's not the right Kevin. Well, she basically described the bit with the lake, right?
Yeah, when he was trying to kill himself the first time. But how did she knew about it?
Depending on what they do to him, Kevin might be in danger.
Maybe it's not him. It's him.
Let me go, you fucking cunt!
They're gonna kill him.
I'll see you in 2 minutes.
No, he's there. Oh my god, he's not the right one.
Oh my gosh!
Fuck off!
Because they expect him to come back. And Kevin is coming to Australia, so...
Kevin, you need to wake up now. We know who you are. Wake up.
Even if it was really Kevin, it took more time than that for him to come back. Anyway.
Yeah, but... Well, damn!
What are you ladies up to?
Killing your son! Again!
That's how they knew it! Oh, it explains everything.
Everyone knows about Kevin somehow. And they need him for some reason, but I don't know. He is important. Like, he really needs to come to terms with his feelings right now and note and understand that he's going to be important in the future for something. But according to Matt, the only reason he came back was because he was in Miracle, so... I don't know if it would work here.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
I don't know if it would work in Australia, but he's going there, so they're gonna meet him, I think. Nora, she's doing it. I think she straight up lied to Kevin when she said that she was happy, and Kevin is obviously not happy either.
She's not happy.
And I mean, like, they are happy, but they don't have. There's still something missing. Kevin, I think he basically said what we thought he. In the first episode, like, he's looking for a feeling, like he's alive. He wants to prove to himself that he wants to live. Whereas in season 2, like, he was so lost and he was trying to fight, but he didn't know really why he was fighting, you know. He was missing something, and now he's found it, but he's still traumatized by what happened. So him attempting to kill himself, he's not trying to kill himself. He's just looking for that feeling of, yes, I'm in control, I'm alive, I'm right here, right now, I'm not in that hotel. So that makes sense, but it's freaky to see. Like, you don't want to come up to your house and see your boyfriend just trying to kill himself like that.
No. But for Nora, it was kind of a bit expect for her to not be happy, though. Because, yes, she understood the desire for mother to be reunited with her children. Because she's feeling the same. But she grew fond of Lily. She considered her own. Yeah. And she gave her back.
She was her mom for a little while, and she was her hope for a sec here. She made her forget maybe about the grief and the pain from losing her kids. But there's one thing about Nora, though, is she's self-centered a lot.
Yeah, true.
Like, when Kevin told her about seeing Patty, her reaction was to leave him because she didn't want to deal with that bullshit. She didn't want to deal with the bullshit. She was not there to help him. And now, I mean, having Tommy say to her, I did not leave Lily at the house for you. I left her for my dad. And it's like, she's obviously saying like, oh, that baby saved me, so it has to do with me. I'm the one concerned here. But no, it was not her. It was Kevin. The baby was not there for her at all. So, and I mean, it's funny because I mean, Kevin was asking for a family. Like he wanted his family back, and the baby helped with that as well. So it was not for her, but she got attached, and she brings everything back to her. She's trying to do the right thing, I feel like, but after the entire season 2 where she thought she was safe and she thought everything was going to go okay and be nice, and she had this baby, she had the family, and everything was rose-tinted. She had rose-tinted glasses on, you know, and everything went to shit, and she hurt, and she felt that grief again. She lost Lily, and she almost lost Kevin as well. Now I feel like she's just done trying to pretend like in season 2. It's my phone. Don't worry about it. She's done trying to pretend. Now she understands that she's cursed, basically. Like the nickname comes in handy here.
Nora cursed.
Yeah, she's cursed, and she has to live with that. And she's trying, in order to be happy, she's trying to just go with it and say fuck off. But it's clearly affecting her. Like, she still goes by to see Lily, and she still cries when she finds out that she doesn't remember her, and she hates to see these people hanging on to faith, because she was hanging on to faith last season, and it didn't work. So I feel like she's a bit like Megan this season. She's saying, why should I let go of my faith because it didn't work? Why should I live in misery? And everyone should be allowed to keep believing in lies and be happy, but their happiness is based on crazy stuff that's not even real. So she knows the truth, and you've got Kevin, who's the complete opposite. He's like, no, let them believe, because as long as they don't bring me trouble, I'm okay. Let them believe. And she's like, nah, don't let them believe. I don't have the right to believe in anything right now, and nothing works for me, so why should it work for them? So she shows that picture. She brings it to reality.
You know what you remind me of? By saying that if they don't bring me problem, I'm okay. I heard something on the radio while we were coming back home today, guys, and it said that humans, we don't like problems, but it's the problems who entice us to fix things and to
we get curious because we want to fix the problems. Curious.
And I told her that, yeah, some problems are okay, like technical problems, stuff that we can just work hard and get better at it, but we don't like problems that are emotional, that can put us in a wreck state. Mm-hmm. That's a different kind of problem, and Kevin doesn't want to deal with that kind of shit. He doesn't want to deal with that kind of problem.
I mean, can we blame him? Like, he's been through so much, and he's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Like, he's gonna meet these women, and there's a guy too, I think, in there, but he's gonna meet them, and they need him for some reason.
They were all old.
I thought I saw a guy too.
Old ladies. No,
the dad is right there though, so maybe he can figure something out.
Yeah, I told them what he saw through the smoke signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as for Nora, like I told you, yes, the way she did it sucked. Like how she showed the photo.
Yeah.
But it's true that what Erika said, that people who lost their loved ones through death, they get to bury their loved ones, and they get to move on through a certain time.
I would agree with you, but the wife knew.
That the wife knew, but she wanted his death to mean something, because he went through 7 years on that pile, on that tower,
yeah.
suffering for something, and he didn't get his reward at the end of it.
Basically, I agree with what you're saying. It's just that in the situation, though, it applies, but not all the way, because the people that look him up like this, they don't feel the sadness of losing him at all. So they don't need that scapegoat. But what I feel like it's doing is them believing that what he did meant something, and it got a reward, and disappearing. It's going towards them believing that disappearing is a good thing, which is maybe dangerous and wrong, and it's making them believe too that suffering like that is a good thing, because it leads to the happy ending that they believe disappearing is. And for Nora, like, these two things mean horrible things. Like, disappearing remembers her of her children, which is a bad thing. And suffering is something she's been trying not to do for years now.
7 years.
So I don't think that was her purpose when she showed that photo. That she was totally there for herself and she just wanted to lash out and destroy their beliefs and faith. But it's true, though, that if they kept on believing that this guy suffered for so long and got a reward because he disappeared, he departed, I mean, it's spreading some crazy theories, and it's not a good way of thinking. Like, that's what started the GR. That's what started many things in this show, and gotta be careful with what you believe in, because it can lead you to do some crazy things.
Yeah, like drowning cups in a lake.
Oh, yeah, like that. Although they thought it was our Kevin, and if it was our Kevin, he could have be brought back. So I can understand that what they did was terrible, but we know that it's actually happened before. So I don't know why they need him, though. I really don't know. The dad is there, like I said, so maybe he can do something.
A proof that what the dad told him was true, maybe?
I have no... What?
Because the father was there. He knew that his son went back to life, I guess.
Yeah, but he's not... I don't think he's related to the girls. So...
He called the girl...
What are you ladies up to? That's what he said. They could just happen to be in his backyard.
Okay, with who he was with the smoking signals. People were talking or dancing in the background. Maybe
it wasn't them.
The women's.
No.
Who were there, though?
I saw a couple men. Natives, maybe? I don't know. They didn't look like them. I have no idea, but I don't think...
what you think, but I'm pretty sure that he knows.
Why wasn't he with them, though? Then why wasn't he, like, he could have told them if they were in the same gang. He could have told them, no, it's not the right Kevin.
I saw him walking with a cane. I don't think that he could ride a horse.
Like I said, he could have told them that's not the right Kevin. So I don't think they're together. He's just there. He happens to be there, and he can do something about this.
How did he knew that Kevin could come back to life, though? Who did he talk to if it wasn't for the dad? Huh?
I don't know. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next episode because I still have some questions, but so far so good. This show has been getting better and better and better as we kept on going forward, so I'm excited for what's to come, so let's move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yep, so if you want to watch it right now, you know what to do. You just go down there, click, and you subscribe for it. If not, you need to wait for the next one to be up on YouTube next week, guys.
Yeah.
So see you in a week.
Bye.